Kids came out and played with great energy, had great purpose in what they were doing. You're playing an Oakland team that's very talented, an Oakland team that knew they had to come in here and win, and I give our kids a lot of credit. They did a lot of good things. We hold them to 74 points, and they're one of the better scoring teams in this league. And I thought our guys made great adjustments. I felt like Julian really gave us another lift off the bench, and he's really starting to come along. Again, we didn't get what we wanted to win, but the free throws caught us a little bit in the second half. But I like the effort of our guys.
Coach, what was it like going up against Felder?
Well, I have such great respect for him because I've been fortunate enough at Indiana to coach some pretty good guys that are playing in the NBA. And what I love about him is he's such a competitor, but he never says a word. He's not one of these kids that not only is he a good player, but then he wants to act that way. He doesn't act that way. He gives great body language on the court. I'm sure if he could have had that fifth foul back, he'd have took it back. But, I have a great respect for him because great players go out and just play. And if it isn't going their way, they don't give body language, they don't do anything. And he did that. And even when it wasn't going good for him, he did that. And I have a great respect for their team. They play really hard, and I think Greg's got them playing really good at the right time of year.
Greg was very complimentary of you. He said huge improvements. Since the first game, he actually said he might vote for you for Coach of the Year.
Well, I think he'll be the only vote I get. But you know what? I've said this about our kids. They've continued to get better. And we were dealing with a young team, and then the veteran guys that were back hadn't played a lot of minutes. And so, to be at this time and finally maybe have your identity isn't what you want. But if your thought is to build a program, it is, because it'll all carry over into next year. And so there's no question we've made strides, and hopefully over the next 2 weeks we'll continue to do that.
Coach, with the improvement over the last few weeks, do you think maybe finally settling on a starting five and then maybe a 3 or 4 man bench, is that the turning point for that? Right?
Well, I just think guys getting more comfortable and playing at this level and playing at a high speed, and you just don't do it overnight. And the fact I go back to, we played such a hard preseason schedule that it was hard. And when you're a new coaching staff, you've got to give guys opportunities. And then there's a point where you got to cut it back. And I think we've cut it back, and it's been successful for us.